Happy Friday, Ronchar Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Coming to you a little later than usual, but it's a process putting a new boot on a horse. And it takes a while because the boot has no give. And it's a struggle. So as you can see, after having the boot be put on, Gabby has laid down and is resting. And I decided to sit down too because it's a struggle putting a new boot on. But we got it done, and hopefully she will be much more comfortable in the new boot. You know, coming out to the barn and seeing her have her boot blown out. I mean, she wasn't even wearing it, obviously, because if you saw the picture. So I had to make up a boot out of diapers and duct tape, which I've done before, but Gabby just wasn't having it this morning. Unfortunately, she was. It took about 45 minutes to get the makeshift boot on her. So yeah, it's been a day. It's actually been a week. On Monday, Dr. Lauren came out and did x-rays on Gabby to see what was actually going on with her front hoof. And it turned out that she also needed to look at her rear leg because now Gabby is limping off of her rear leg more than she is her front leg. So what the x-rays showed is that her abscess is gone. It's not there anymore. However, there is a very large hole that she has in her sole. So she has a subsolar hole that Dr. Lauren was concerned about. So it's we don't know if it's growing, and that was one of the reasons that we did the x-rays, is to if we need to compare. But you know, she's concerned that the hole might be getting close to the coffin bone, or is deteriorating the ligaments that are in her foot. So there were some serious concerns. It hasn't affected the coffin bone, and it hasn't affected the ligaments. So we're good there, but we do need to keep an eye on it to make sure that it doesn't grow or anything, because we really don't have much wiggle room before it starts affecting some major structures that we're not going to be able to rebound from. So, you know, we're cautiously optimistic that she's turned the corner as far as her front foot goes. Her back leg, we're really not sure what the heck's going on with it. She has limped on it before, and I did some red light treatment, and it helped. I've started off with the red light treatment again, and she has a couple things going on. So she has, her leg is hurt. She also has some issues with her tail, that she's rubbed her tail, so that's affecting how she walks. So she has like a multiple of things going on that we're trying to heal, and right now it's just a process. It's, you know, it's not a silver bullet that's gonna solve everything. We have to take one item at a time, one issue at a time, and work on them. So we've got the boot going on for the front, for the front right hoof. We've got red light treatment going on for the rear left, and we've got Neosporin and washing going on her dock of her tail. So now you know why Gabby's laying down and is tuckered out, and why I'm tuckered out too. But other than that, you know, other than this weather, she was walking around a lot, which is good, because we want to keep her moving so that she doesn't end up tying up again and getting dehydrated. So she is on antibiotics as well. She is on doxycycline to help with the thanks Kathy. She is on doxycycline to help with the hole that's in her hoof and stave off any infection there, so it will start healing. There was a culture taken of the gunk that was in her hoof, and it got sent off to Cornell. Their preliminary is that there's some bacteria that they found like 5 different kinds of bacteria in there, but they need to do more extensive testing so that they can figure out what antibiotics she specifically needs, if it's okay with the doxycycline, or if we have to do doxycycline and something else, or, you know, just trying to figure out what she actually needs. You just gonna lay right out, baby girl? Oh, you're such a sweet girl. So that's the Gabby update. So that was on Monday. On Tuesday, Rob Wright, who is a chiropractor, came out and worked on Louie. Louie was an awesome boy. He stood there very nicely, and it turned out that he had some vertebrae between his shoulders withers and middle of his back that were out, and Rob said that they've probably been out for quite a while, that he was able to put back into place. When he started, Louie was very, very sore on his back. When he ended, he was fine. You could touch his back. He wasn't reactive. His back is nice and smooth again. So thank you so much to Rob for coming out so quickly and taking care of Louie. The jury is still out on if it's helped his legs. He still is showing some signs of discomfort in his rear legs, but I'm not going to say that the chiropractic didn't solve that, because I want to give it some more time to get, you know, when something has been out for that long, you know, it takes a little bit of time for the body to adjust to how it should be working. I myself has had numerous knee operations, some of them pretty significant. And, you know, you change the way that you walk for a significant amount of time. Once you're able to walk normally again, you know, sometimes it takes a little while for your joints and muscles to figure that out and start working properly without hurting. So, we'll keep an eye on him and see if we see any improvement in that. I was trying to catch Barney falling asleep. His head was almost on the ground. But other than that, Louie's doing fine. He's going to need another set of boots too, because he's about to ready to blow out of his 2 boots also. He's a heck of a lot harder on his boots than Gabby is. You know, Gabby's boots were Titan's boots, so they've already had some very good use. You know, Louie's pair that he's got on right now are his pair that were purchased for him. Barney, switching to Barney. Barney is doing well. He is sleeping right now, or he's trying to sleep right now. You know, he still has the issues with his, you know, with his walking and such, but it's not stopping him because it's, you know, because it's has been so nice. He's been out and about, including in the evening. Gabby likes to be out at night more than she does during the day. I don't know if it's the heat that affects her, but the 2 of them are like to be out at night, and you know, I can hear the bell jingling, so I know that she's walking around, and Barney is very close to her. Through this whole ordeal with Gabby not feeling well, it's been very, very interesting to see how close the 2 of them have gotten. They seek each other out, and Gabby likes to kind of lean on Barney from time to time, and it's just sweet watching them together. But other than that, you know, Barney's doing well. You can see he's falling asleep. Barney has been doing, you know, very well. He's been eating well and moving around really well. You know, the hardest part for the winter for him is that it's, you know, it's icy, it's snowy, and it's hard for him to walk around. I'm going to get up so that you guys can take a look at Barney. Tried to do that gently so not to make anybody seasick. I'll come over here and see Barn. Hi, love. So Barney has his fly mask on, as you can see. You know, because of what was a change in temperature and being sunny, you know, he really needed his fly mask on. I waited as long as I thought was safe for him. It takes him a while to get used to having his fly mask on, and he gets kind of he gets disoriented. So it's really waiting more for me than it is for him, because he gets used to it. But I just don't like to see him, you know, upset essentially that he's got his mask on. But he's fine with it. You can see that his little nose guard is down. We don't have it down all the way because he really doesn't like it. And I would rather have it part way up and at least helping him a little bit than having it destroyed because he's trying to take it off. Where you going, buddy? It's raining. Goofball. Oh, he had to go to the bathroom. But other than that, he's doing really, really well. And he's probably gonna go over here. Ho, Barn. Yep, she's sleeping over here, buddy. He usually knows where... I got him. He usually knows where she is. Hi, baby. So he's going to go back over to his side. You going to go back over to your side, buddy? You're all right. Step up. She's not over here. Step up. Step up. But I just wanted to update everybody on what was going on with Louie and Gabby. Hey, buddy. So, you know, we're in a holding pattern with both of them to see, you know, what time will tell what's going to be happening with them. But you know, fingers crossed that that Louie will start improving on his back end, and that Gabby will start feeling better. Off to eat, buddy. Well, that's it for now, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. You know, take time and remember what, you know, those that sacrificed so that we can be free and live the way that we do. So, other than that, I will keep you guys updated during the week on what is going on with everybody, and I will be back next Friday for another update. Thanks, Roan Char Ranchers. Be well.